everybody. Today I would like to tell you more about update management for Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. It's actually quite important because Microsoft Defender for Endpoint supports gradual rollout of updates, and we can avoid, with gradual rollout, we can avoid situations like the one that has happened recently with CrowdStrike Falcon sensor that caused many devices all over the world to fall into the blue screen of death. So let me show you quickly how to manage Microsoft Defender for endpoint updates to potentially avoid or limit the risk of such widespread issues. So Defender for endpoint updates can be managed either via group policy objects or via Microsoft Intune. And today I'm going to show you how you can manage Microsoft Defender for endpoint updates via Microsoft Intune. We can manage the updates from the Endpoint Security portal. Go to Antivirus, and here we can create a new policy. The policy will target Windows 10, Windows 11 and Windows Server platform, and the profile will be Defender update controls. So we have a specific profile specifically for Defender updates. We name the profile somehow, so for example Defender updates, and on the next page we see the settings. And as you can see here, there are 3 components that receive updates, and each component can be managed individually. The first component is engine updates. These updates are used to update the detection engine that Microsoft Defender for Endpoint uses to detect malware and other malicious code or websites. Platform updates are updates for the Microsoft Defender for Endpoint itself, so for the service and the application that's running on the operating system. Security intelligence updates are updates of the detection files or detection techniques. These updates contain, for instance, file hashes of new known malware or malicious websites and so on. The first 2 components are updated monthly. So you will receive engine updates and platform updates monthly. Security intelligence updates are released multiple times a day. So it's much more frequent. We have some configuration options available for each of the components. The first setting, which is not configured, disables gradual rollout completely and sets the update channel to broad channel for all devices that are in scope of this policy. And it's very important to know the difference between not configured and not configured default, because both sound very similar, maybe the same. But the difference is actually quite important and significant, because like I've said, not configured means that gradual rollout is disabled and all devices are in the broad channel. When you choose this not configured default option, it means this is the default configuration when no policy is configured. And this default configuration is that gradual rollout is enabled and approximately 10% of devices are in the preview channel, and the rest, 90% of devices, are in the staged channel. And this is the default configuration when you don't have anything, when you don't have updates managed by Intune or GPO. So that's the important difference that you should understand, because it's not the same, not even close, it's actually very different. You should never use this not configured option actually, because If you want to use broad channel, you should select the broad channel from this list of options here. The next option that we see here is beta channel. Beta channel means that you will receive the updates first. This channel should not be used for any production devices. It should be used only for some testing pre-production devices. Next channel is current channel preview. This current channel preview is suitable for approximately 10% of devices. That's the general recommendation. Production devices in this case. And the group of devices that will be targeted by this preview channel is typically some power users or users that you can get feedback from if there are some issues with the updates. So like I've said, approximately 10% of your end user devices should be in this preview channel. Typically, no servers are included in this preview channel, only pre-production servers. Next channel is current channel staged. The staged channel should be used for the remaining devices that are not targeted in the preview channel. So the rest 90% devices that you have. And this staged channel is also suitable for most of the production servers. So most of your devices should be in this staged channel. Broad channel is typically used only for core infrastructure servers, so the most important servers, or some highly sensitive devices that are usually not used by real users, but only some specific devices, single-purpose devices. So broad channel is normally not used for typical end user devices. And the last one here is critical time delay. Critical time delay means that the updates are delayed for 48 hours, and this update channel should not be used for any normal device. It should be used only for some mission critical devices, mission critical systems that typically don't even have internet connectivity. And it's extremely important for those devices to be running all the time with no issues at all. So this should never be used for any normal device, neither server nor end user device. So that's about the update channels. So I would probably, for instance, select this staged channel for engine updates, platform updates, and also security intelligence updates. Security intelligence updates don't have all the options available. You can see the same options for engine updates and for platform updates, but security intelligence updates have reduced options. The reason for that is pretty simple, because like I've said, security intelligence updates are released multiple times a day. So for instance, the critical time delay option would not be realistic for security intelligence updates because that's too late. But hence this option is not available here on the list at all. And like I've said, you should have multiple update policies configured in your environment, targeting multiple different groups. So I'm going to go next. Here you can define the scope tags, assignments, and here by the assignments you should select a group of devices and target this specific group of devices, and then create another policy and target, for instance, the rest of the devices that you have managed by Microsoft Intune, so that you have gradual rollout configured, so that you avoid potential issues with update, so that it doesn't affect all devices in your environment, but in worst case only some small part of devices, because the rest of the devices are in some delayed channel. So for instance, preview channel versus staged channel, or staged channel versus broad channel. So I'll go assignments. I will do all devices here because it's my demo environment. But like I've said, configure multiple policies for Defender updates and enforce the gradual rollout actually centrally via these policies. That's all from my side for today. I hope you liked it. I hope I gave you more insights about the update channels and how you can manage Defender for endpoint updates, so you can avoid or at least limit the risk of some widespread issues related to faulty updates. That's really all from my side for today. Please share the video if you like it. Follow my social network profiles on LinkedIn, Twitter, Mastodon, Blue Sky, and I look forward to giving you some other interesting tips and tricks next time.